What's going on, man? We got another episode of CJ Sip and Talk Show. Man. Uh, I'm gonna jump into it, man. The finals. I'm gonna talk about basketball. I love, basketball, man. It's hot right now. So, next week we'll probably talk about baseball. The next week after that, we'll probably talk about football. But this week, um, um, the finals is over with now, and the draft is over with. And my last show, I was, talking to you about I was talking to you about a little bit of the trades. Because it get right to it, man. It's no time for delaying or nothing, man. Because finals is over with in round what 12, 13, and everything start around the 15th, June 15th. So in my last show, I mentioned to you that Memphis Grizzlies traded Desmond Bain, to Orlando. Um, um, this is one thing you didn't know, though, man. Utah traded Saxton. Colin Saxton, he was over there for a while, a little guard out of Utah. He nice, man. He traded Colin Saxton for Jusufik Nurkic from the Charlotte Hornets. So they gave up Colin Saxton in a 2030 second round pick. So, Charlotte over there doing some. I know Jordan still own the rights to that. And then I know I told you about the Hornets acquired draft rights, Lynn McKinley, number 29 pick from Connecticut in 2025 draft, a 2029 first round pick, and Brusick Mitchell from Phoenix in exchange for Mark Williams in the second round pick. That's Mark Williams from, he was supposed to go to the Lakers, but something happened with his physical. But also, this is a good trade, man. Atlanta acquired Nickel Alexander Walker from Minnesota Timberwolves. He's pretty good shooting guard out of Minnesota, man. On a multi-team trade, gave him a little bit of cash with that. But uh, everybody know about this trade. The Phoenix Suns traded Kevin Durant to Houston for Jalen Green and Dylan Brooks in the 10th round pick. But they wasn't done with that trade. That's where I really left off at, man. They really wasn't done with that trade because that trade goes down in history it was part of a NBA first 17 trade. So that was the first time 17 traded out of Kevin Durant going to Rockets. I know Atlanta traded, got Clint Capella went to Houston. Clint Capella, a center from Atlanta. He went to Houston. This is second go around. He was in Houston before. And a lot of teams was part of that. The Lakers, Atlanta, Oklahoma. That was the biggest trade in history. So, shout out to man, because it's tough, man. It is very tough to play in the NBA, right? And you don't even know if unless you LeBron James or any Steph Curry or something, you don't know if you're gonna be there next year, man. You can get traded. Now you gotta pack your whole family up, move across the state. You don't know anything about where you're gonna play at next year, or it's tough, man. That's why they get paid the big bucks. But they get paid good money, and we're gonna talk about that in a little bit. But so back to what I was saying, man. So now that I was talking about Kevin Durant, Boston Celtics, they traded Drew Holiday in exchange for Anthony Simmons and 2 second round picks. And then New Orleans Pelicans traded CJ McCollum. I like him, man. Kelly Oubre in the first round pick for Washington, for Jordan Poole and Sadiq Bey and 40th pick. So the next thing, man, what got me, man, it's a good pickup, man, if he can stay healthy, man. Cleveland Cavaliers traded Isaac Okoro for Alonzo Ball from Chicago Bulls. That could be a good pickup for Cleveland. Then Denver Nuggets. This is my winner out of everything. The draft. Well, they tied with Houston, but it's my sleeper, man. Denver Nuggets, man. One thing about Denver and Milwaukee is that they don't want the Greek Freak, or they don't want the Joker to move, because they trying to do everything they can for them to stay for another year, or sign. Speaking of Joker, he didn't even sign his extension, so he might go somewhere even after they made all these pickups. And Denver Nuggets traded Michael Porter Jr. I was shocked at this trade, and a 2032 first round pick for Cam Johnson for Brooklyn. They ain't about the same size, man, but Michael Porter Jr. got that pedigree, that championship, and Denver gave up a first round pick and Michael Porter Jr. I mean, that was tough, but they got what they want. And the Nuggets traded Dario Saric for Jonas Valanciunas out of Sacramento Kings, a little center out of Sacramento, man. He okay, man. They needed that big. They need somebody big, because to take Joker to play on the bench. But Pistons, man. I got the Pistons hat on today, man. But they disappointed me, man. They might be my losers, man, because out of this whole thing, man, because they lost a little bit of, the veterans, man. They traded some Pistons traded Simone for the Chio. I like this trade though for Duncan Robinson. And he got 3 year, 48 million. I like that pickup, man. Duncan Robinson can shoot, man. He pretty good, but Pistons might be my losers, man. I hate to say it, man. I'm gonna always ride with them though, but they might be my losers, man, because Malik Beasley, man, surprised me, man. He getting investigated for gambling. He was supposed to sign a 3 year, 42 million. So they lost him. I don't know if they're gonna pick him up, and they will get to Tim Hardaway and all them later. But Washington Wizards get Cam Whitmore from Houston for 2 second-round picks. That was a pretty good trade for Houston, man, because Cam, he wasn't gonna play anyway. Now they got 2 second-round picks for next year. Then it was a 3-team deal. This was a good pickup, man. Clippers. I was a little shocked what the Clippers did, but I guess they trying to get a rim runner for James Harden, man. LA Clippers, they get rid of John Collins. Well, the Clippers get John Collins from Utah. Miami Heat get Norman Powell, and he had a good year this year. He was averaging 26 a game. He was solid this year. I'm surprised they got rid of him, but and Jazz get Kevin Love, Kyle Anderson, a 2027 second round pick. So, I mean, that was a good pickup for Miami, because Kevin Love didn't play anyway. So, and he's going to get brought out anyway. So, he's going to be looking for another team. So, Miami, I like that trade for both Miami and the Clippers. But and then San Antonio, man, they get Kelly Oubre, a spread. He spread the floor, can make threes. And Washington, that was a trade with Spurs and Washington. Washington get Malika Branham and Blake Wesley and a 2026 second round pick. So, man, it's a lot of moving parts, man. Everybody think, you can win, you win the championship and things stop. Nah, man. This is when the money comes. This is when the free agents licking their chops. Like they want to see how much would like they want to see the millions. Like, but I mean, this year was kind of a bad year, man, because the only team that had money was the Brooklyn Nets. That's basically the only team. So if you was a free agent like Josh Giddey out of Chicago, or there's a few other, but if you was a free agent, man, this was a bad year to be a free agent because if you don't get picked, you're gonna have to go with the team you was running with. And they're gonna try to give you what they can. But let's get to numbers, man, because man, I was in awe when I seen these numbers, man. Like a lot of these guys, man, been in the league 2, 3 years, getting getting super max extensions, rookie. Like Shea Alexander, the MVP out of Oklahoma, man. He got 4 year, 285 mil. I mean, think about that. 285 mil. I mean, this guy gonna be swimming like Scrooge McDuck. I mean, it's I mean, like in Chet Holman, the center that won that. He did okay in the finals, man, with Oklahoma. Well, he got 5 year, 250 mil rookie extension. Then Governshon Yubasu, he a center, man. He came up the hard way, man, and he got paid for what he did, man. He agreed to a 2 year, 12 million with the Knicks. Then it shocked me, man. Out of everything, Miles Turner, man. He was a free agent, and Indiana, I guess, didn't want to give him what they wanted. I kind of feel that he didn't want to, Tyrese Halliburton, man, he hurt this year, so he want to win. He want to win a championship, man. So he left Indiana and signed a. He been in Indiana. Miles Turner been in Indiana for 10 years. So he left Indiana, and now he in 4 year, 107 mil deal with the Milwaukee Bucks. And to make room for that, Milwaukee Bucks waived Damian Lillard. He tore his Achilles. So he just like Tyrese Halliburton. He gonna be out for a year, year and a half. So they stretched out that 113 million on his contract. So I never seen that, man. Like, they waived him, and teams contenders is lining up to try to get him. I mean, he a good player, shoot the three from half court and everything. I mean, they lining up to get him, and he ain't gonna be able to play for a year and a half. But um, he didn't want to play in Milwaukee anyway. He want to go somewhere where it's hot. I heard he was over there. Damian Lillard was struggling with being over there in Milwaukee. It get cold, man. It get cold. But let's get going, man. Also, Orlando Magic, man. They Gary Harris agreed a 2 year deal with the Milwaukee Bucks. So Milwaukee been making money, making moves because they are, Brooklyn Nets, not Brooklyn Nets, but Brook Lopez that used to play in Milwaukee on the center out of Brook. I think he had a twin brother, Brook Lopez, man. He left Milwaukee, signed 2 years, 18 million in the Los Angeles Clippers. So a lot of moving parts, man. I mean, this is what hurt me, man. This right here. This is why I say Detroit Pistons lost. They let Dennis Schroeder go. This Dennis Schroeder been in 12 to 14 teams, man. He was good for Detroit, man. Got him at the deadline, and we went far with him. But he took the money. He got a 3 year deal for 45 million. Then Jericho Sims, 2-year deal with the Bucks. Okay, so got a couple of guys that can shoot, man. You know, Sandro McLean, clean 2 years, 5.5 million deal to go with the Toronto Raptors. Then Jacob Poole, 4-year, 104 million for Toronto. Okay, then Josh Mintz, 2-year, 5 million deal going to Boston. There's another one that hurt. This is why I say, man, I don't know what's going on with management over there in Detroit, man. But they letting a lot of pieces go, man, and I just didn't agree with that, man. I'm kind of fed up with it, man, with the Pistons organization. They let go Tim Hardaway Jr. agreed to a 1-year deal with the Denver Nuggets. So Denver gonna be tough, man. Tim Hardaway Jr. can shoot. Okay, then in Trey Man, Trey Man out of Atlanta. Well, not no more because he signed a 24 million deal to go to Charlotte Hornets. Now it get interesting, man, because remember when everybody talking about Lakers, man. Oh, we need a big man. We man, they ain't got no big man. What's going on? They losing this and losing that. And all of a sudden, DeAndre Ayton agreed to a 2 year, about 18 million. And that's a good pickup, man, because the last time, he came for the Portland Trailblazers, but when the last time they had anything? But he want to win this year. And last time I seen him in a good team, they made it to the finals, but they lost. But they made it to the finals, and he a 7-footer. I like that pickup, man, for the Lakers. Okay, then Jackson Hayes even signed a 1-year deal with the Lakers. I like Jackson Hayes, man. He only can give you 20, 24 minutes he played last year in the playoffs, but he can work if he can get they got Aiton now. So I believe Lakers ain't done what they gotta do. I think Lakers gonna pick up one of these teams that's gonna buy out. They got a Chris Paul available. Bradley Bill available. They got Kevin Love available. They got some guys that's available that can help them right away. Like Bradley Bill, I would try to go get him for Phoenix. I think he about to get brought out, man. So it's gonna be interesting what we got going on. So okay, then Mort Ragnar on 1 year, 5 million deal, Orlando Magic. I mean, man, I would love to take that money. 1 year, 5 million, 5 million. Then Ryan Hollins picked up a 3-year, 12 million deal to go to Milwaukee. So Milwaukee been moving a lot of parts, man. They had to make up a lot. It seemed like a lot of players leaving and going with Milwaukee. Then, man, I want to shout out, man. Man, I in my lifetime, I never seen. This is a historic extension, man. This is historically like Devin Booker, man, out of Phoenix Suns, man. Shout out, man. Toast up, man. He signed a 2-year, 145 million. Just think about that, man. That's 75 million a year. I mean, like it's incredible, man. I mean, Devin Booker is like one of the guys. It's not too many guys that have been on a team for 10 to 12 years. Say one team, but shout out to him, man. Also, Joker, he didn't sign an extension. So I wish everybody can leave me in the comments what you think. What you think, Joker? He didn't sign an extension. Where you think he gonna go if he don't come back to Denver? I mean, because this will be a big boost. This right here was the NBA will be on fire if Joker goes somewhere. I got a feeling where he's gonna go, but I wish somebody can leave me in the comments section. Where you guys think he gonna go? Like Joker out of Denver Nuggets, the center. He the best player in the game. But it's a lot of moving parts. Even the Greek Freak moving, I think, in the next year. But if you don't sign that contract, you see them numbers like we'll give you 300 million, and you don't sign it. That means it's a matter of time before you leave, man. It's tough, man. I'm telling you. But also Pablo Benicero out of Orlando Magic got a 5-year, 287 million rookie contract extension. That's a good move, man. Good move. You know, he playing in Orlando, in Florida. I mean, then you got, Mike Brown, man. He a new head coach in the New York Knicks. I like that move, man. Mike Brown, New York. He a head coach. They just picked him up for the New York Knicks. Yep. Got some news too. News. This is not no good news. It's some bad news. But I know everybody know he's an ex-player, Ben McLemore. I think he played in Atlanta. He played in a lot of. He played about 16. He played in the Lakers. He played Sacramento. Ben McMore. He got 8 years for rape, man. That's crazy, man. I mean, there's a lot of these cats out here, man. They raping people, girls, and you making all that money, and you gotta rape somebody. That's, man. So, the NBA though, man, is getting into it's coming along, man. I think the NBA is like trying to figure out what they're gonna do, man, as far as who they want to be the stars. And you got a lot of guys like LeBron, Chris Paul, Kevin Durant, Steph Curry, all these guys on their way out. So right now is that time where they're trying to find the next star, man. They're trying to find that stud right now, the face of the league. So, man, if anybody can leave me a comment on, man, who was the losers and who was the winners of this NBA free agency trades. Really, who was the winner and the loser for this offseason? And while you at it, man, you need to like and subscribe my channel, man. I mean, it's called Eternity. It's called Eternity Pierce, but we're gonna switch it up to CJ Sip and Talk in a little bit. But just everybody push like on my channel, man. But now that everybody know about that basketball, man, I'm stoked, man, because we got a good. I'm gonna go. I told you I always talk about stuff that's on fire right now. I mean, I can talk about anything, but now I'm talking about this women's boxing card, man. Listen, this women's boxing card that is coming up. Katie Taylor versus Amanda Serrano. I mean, I was discussing this on my second chat on my one show. But this is gonna be this is the third fight. And that second fight, I thought Amanda Serrano won that second fight. Honestly. It was a good fight, man. And I thought she won that fight. But I guess you gotta knock them out, man. You gotta knock the champion out. But I want to see this. I want to see this card. It's going to be a very, very good fight. So just want y'all to, check out a little.
They thought peanut butter whiskey was crazy.
A little something with that you gonna watch Friday. Remind you, come on Friday on Netflix.
Yeah. Time now for the co-main eventers. And this fight, of course, for undisputed gold in the super featherweight division. Say hello once again to Jennifer Miranda and Alicia Baumgardner.
Shout out to Jake Paul, man. Shout out to Jake Paul, man, for putting this together, man. The women, man, this card gonna be nice, man. That's Alicia Baumgardner,
Alicia
man,
15 and
versus
1 with
Jennifer Moran,
7 knockouts. Miranda 12 and 0
12-0.
with 1 knockout for undisputed gold co-main event in the super featherweight division. What a fight. And finally, one more time, two of the very best of all time for the undisputed super lightweight title, Katie Taylor and Amanda Serrano. Nothing needs to be said. Legends. Take a look at this lineup. This doesn't happen often.
Man, listen.
It may never happen again.
Listen, this is going
the greatest women's card of all time.
This is going to
in
be
the greatest city in the world. In the greatest.
It's going to go down in as one of the it's probably going to go down as one of the best fights. You know, because the first and second one was good, man. You know, Kate barely pulled it off, man. She's 24-0. She only got 6 knockouts. So, you know, man, I always say, man, it's like even though Katie Taylor beat him twice already by a close decision, but Amanda Serrano, man, she got 47-3-1, 31 knockouts. So I'm gonna go ahead and bet on Amanda Serrano, man. I'm gonna see if she can pull this off. Cause I like how she fought that second fight. That was a good fight, man. Good fight. So they fighting again. And shout out to Jake Paul, man, too, for that most valuable. It's called Jake Paul Most Valuable Promotions, man. He be putting together these women events, man. I love it. This is an all women's card. I love it, man. You know, I wish he put. I'm waiting for Carissa Shields to get on there. You know, the funny thing, Carissa Shields said, "Man, I'm in a main event attraction. I never." She's basically talking to Alicia Baumgardner. She fighting Jennifer Moran. Alicia Baumgardner 15-1, 7 KOs versus Jennifer Moran 12-0. Also, you know, like I was saying, Carissa Shields, she was saying, like, I never will be on a card unless I am the main event. And hey, Alicia Baumgardner, she the co-main event. So, but I understand Carissa, she earned that right too. You know, she the best in the game. So, you know, I think Alicia Baumgardner better stay in her lane, man. Like, I heard her talking a lot, and I don't agree with a lot. She, you know, like, but back to this women's card, man. Then you got Savannah Marshall, 13-1, 10 KOs versus Shadir Green, 15-1, 11 KOs. So they about even. I like that man, this card is it's a good card, man. So everybody get your popcorn, get your wine, whatever you're gonna do, and sit back Friday at 8 o'clock, man, and watch that fight, man. Another fight, man, that's gonna be real entertaining, man. That's coming on Saturday. Um, it's real entertaining, man. You got on the main event, Edgar Berlanga, 23-1. His only loss was to Canelo versus Hamza Sharif, 21-0. That's gonna be a good fight, man. I've seen a lot with they face off, and there's a lot of talking, a lot of yapping. It's gonna be entertaining. Also, Shakur Stevenson, man, 23-0. I like Shakur Stevenson, man. It's time for him to. It's time to him to let me. He gotta knock this guy out, man. Like he only got like 7, 8 knockouts, man. But he can fight. He can box. Versus William Zepeda, 33-0. And what what's interesting, man, is that Turkey Al-Sheikh, man, the guy with all the money, man. You're gonna hear his name a lot, Turkey Al-Sheikh. Because he really making it happen. He making all these fights come true. But he was like, I don't want to have no Tom and Jerry in the ring. He was basically talking about Shakur Stevenson, man. And you know, he got a lot to prove this fight. And so that's gonna be a good card, man. And it don't stop there. First two fights, man. Next is Alberto Pulo. Oh man, 24-0. Good fighter, man. I seen him beat the brakes off of Isaac Cruz last fight. He fighting Sabril Matias. Oh, that's gonna be a good fight. Sabril Matias. Both of these guys fight, man. It's gonna be a very entertaining fight, man. I think Alberto Poole got the belt. So um, then also, man, you got David Morrell, 11-1. And then he lost to Canelo too. I think he wasn't ready to fight Canelo yet, but he was only 11-0. But he fight E-Man Kadyrov, 10-0. That's also, man. That's also gonna be a good fight, man. That's gonna be that whole card gonna be good from beginning to the end. So I want everybody to look at that fight, man, and man, don't hesitate to win no money neither. I don't want you to lose none, but don't hesitate. And shout out to Out of the Mud too, man. You know what I mean? Out of the Mud. Shout out A Boogie, man. My guy A Boogie, man. Couldn't be on tonight, but man. Hey, man. Next week we're gonna be back for another episode, man. I had to drop some knowledge on y'all for a little bit. Let y'all hear all this money getting passed around. Also, like I said, man, subscribe and like my channel, man. We're gonna keep coming out with some entertaining little facts, having special guests, all that good stuff, man. But it was fun. So till next time, CJ Sip and Talk Show.